She had an old barrel house upright, what piano tuners call a birdcage. They were too old to fix. They are beyond repair. They are only useful to tone-deaf fugitives and as muted decoration. There's always little trinkets on these piano bird cages. Pictures in flames, junk mail, a jar of pennies, little ceramic animals, and a light coat of dust on the piano's driveway. The lid is always down, so the black and white keys are sleeping like little girl dolls under a wooden blanket. She catches me staring at the old piano. She asks if I know how to orchestrate such a contraption. Not very well, I reply. I mean, I can bang out a few chords, but no ragtime rabbit out of the hat tricks. It was almost like she was a man that just helped his buddy move. Or, you know, when you just mowed many miles of lawns. Like she was a guy. Like she was Stanley Kowalski in Streetcar Named Desire. She nonchalantly, like it was no big deal, removes her shirt. In this living of living rooms, of old furniture, and this unique antique lamp, which my suitcase is trying to have this big discussion about Stompin' Tom's death. But the lamp is not having it. The lamp is transfixed on her. Because she can even turn on the lamp. She sits on the couch beside me and stretches out her crickety bridge legs on top of my rushing river lap, flowing dangerously below her haunted legs. And the object in my pocket has turned to stone. She asks how my travel's been while getting cozy. And I'm getting worried because I see a little blood on her neck. Well, I tell her I saw Nelson Mandela speak in Trafalgar Square. And she goes, well, how was that? And I said that there were many birds flying overhead before, during, and after he spoke. She's getting even more cozy, and she's like, okay, well, what did he talk about? This question leaves me breathless. I stare down at my old shoes and my winter coat, and I pick her bridging the gap legs off my flowing into Lake Ontario lap. And I walk over to the piano as my shoes give weight, and she watches an opera house quiet. So I sit at the old birdcage. I lift up its lid, and in the bottom register, just below middle C, my right hand turns into an ignition, receiving the key.
That sounds terrible. What does that have to do with Nelson Mandela?
Good question.
His son just died of AIDS. And I'm trying to remember this funeral march, I know. Then this beautiful bird. Bird, it's a bird. Beautiful, it's a bird. Bird, 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 it's a bird. Flies from the barrel house piano's cage flaps around the room and out the window. Then she skates across the room, leans in, feels the outline of a stone. What's this, she asks. That's my Magic Hour Sailor songs. Her eyebrow goes up in a triangle, expressing, don't be pulling my bridge. I try to explain. Each night, when it's too early to sleep and too dark to look for food, we sing in a repetitive rhythm. 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 Chirping that pierces the spirit with badass fucking blues. She leans in, pulls out the harmonica from the river's mud, and she puts it to my teeth, and she whispers, smooth as a stone, play free as a bird, like one who's been banned from religion, like love in the F word. And I do it for her. Just so she knows. Whatever fucking happens, this world is never, ever going to make muted decoration out of me. Across the room, my suitcase is now talking with the antique lamp. Saying, so what, I was born to wander. Punk, you are so easily unplugged. Fugitives are on the run, but we're free. My friends, she had an old barrel house upright, what piano tuners call a birdcage.